Tell me, guys, when you trade stocks, you do that with confidence or you hesitate every time the price pulls back? And would you keep entering the trades if you knew you have almost no right to make a mistake? So today I'm going to show you how I trade confidence stocks with the real risk and real profit. So let's watch and be ready. Let's get started with today's trading, guys. So today we're trading company stocks and all assets with the most optimal nature, movement, and payout percentages you can see right in front of you. And already analyzed the market over the recent period of time and came to the conclusion that today we'll use the weighted moving average with a period of 20, the fractal with a period of 3, and more precisely with a period of 2, the MACD oscillator with these period settings. So today we'll observe the trend movement and also observe the volumes. And during the trading process, I think you just understand everything since I'll explain each trade in detail and we'll trade on the 1 minute time frame. And today I want to make a good deposit boost with you. So we're gonna open trades very carefully since we'll practically have no room for error. So let's begin and select the first asset in order to choose the most optimal entry point. And let's open a buy position right here. Now I notice some changes in dynamics. Before that, the movement reached this reaction level in the dynamics, and we also see changes in volumes and the position of the oscillator moving lines. So after such a fairly impulsive downward movement, we open a position in the opposite direction. So let's look at the result. Excellent. The first position closed in profit. And the next trade we're gonna open with the maximum balance amount. And guys, overall, I think everything was quite clear here. So let's continue and select the next entry point.
Well, guys, don't forget to join my Telegram group and also don't miss the chance to get deeper knowledge in trading and learn together with others. And you know just that I regularly share articles on various trading topics, updates from the trading world, and a bit of my lifestyle too. So I'm sure that you won't get bored there. And if you want to become a part of my team, I get an exclusive Traders Club where every trader receives personal trading advice and 24/7 support. So plus there is daily trading sessions with me and my team. So what should you do? To apply, just send me a private message with Rachel Club Plus and either I or my manager will get back to you. So guys, now let's get back to trading.
And here we're gonna open a sell position in the direction of the current trend dynamics. And previously we had a downward trend, then we had a flat movement dynamics, and after that the trend appeared again and it was downward, and there is a pullback and also the formation of a structural local low. For the price crosses the weighted moving average from top to bottom, and therefore we're here. I open a sell position, and also we see changes in volumes on the oscillator histogram. So here I'll probably open a sell position. It would be better. So let's look at the result. And the position also closed in profit. So excellent. Let's probably take a risk and one more time open a position for the full balance amount at once. Overall, I think everything is also clear here. We got a good entry point. So let's continue and select the next company stock. And here, in fact, I will prefer to open a sell position. And I'm making my bet on the fact that we will have a change in dynamics. And previously, we had a fairly strong upward move, and the global high was updated. Then the trend moved upward, but then it showed pullback again, and most importantly, a local low was updated. And after that, the weighted moving average was crossed from top to bottom, and after this crossing, we again had a pullback of 2 candles, and it happened here, and I got the most optimal entry point and opened a sell position. So let's look at the result. And the position closed in profit. Excellent, guys. So let's probably open the next trade for $90 and leave ourselves the right to make a mistake, because the profit for today's trading is already quite large, and I don't want to risk the entire balance. I will leave myself one chance for a mistake. And here I think everything is also explained quite clearly. So let's continue and select the next stock company. And here I'll open the first trade to the upside. It's quite difficult to select an entry point here, so I think that I'll probably need to open an additional position. And in general, the trend here had an upward character, and after the global high was updated, pullback occurred in the dynamics, and a fairly good local low was formed, and it's quite strong. And we again have upward dynamics after such a pullback, and I open a buy position. So let's look at the results. Now the position closes in profit, guys. Amazing. So the next trade also first opened for $90. And again, I'll leave myself for a chance for a mistake. And here I think everything is also explained quite clearly. So let's continue and select the next entry point. And probably here I will still prefer to open a buy position, and I will also open the second trade here to the upside. And previously we just demonstrated very strong downward movement dynamics, then a structural global low was updated, and now we also have a small consolidation area. A small flat movement is being formed, and therefore here I will still open a buy position. And by the way, volumes have already changed the direction, and they are above the average value, and the moving lines also anyway show upward movement. So here I will look for a buy entry point, as I said. Now the last seconds remain. And the position also closes quite confidently in profit. Excellent. And guys, let's probably make the next trade the final one. It won't affect anything overall. I'm already satisfied with the profit for today's trading. We can slowly wrap things up, and yep. And just let's analyze one more entry. So let's continue and select the next stock. And here I'll probably open a sell position. In general, earlier we demonstrated a fairly strong variation of upward movement here. Very impulsive. The structural maximum was updated. Then the movement went downward, and we see the crossing of the moving lines on the oscillator, and we also see changes in the direction and color of the volumes. And here we have a crossing of the average value and the area marked with 0. So here I prefer to open a sell position, guys. So let's look at the results. And unfortunately, the position closes in a loss. Well, after all, we ended up having an upward dynamic here. It's okay. Overall, I'm really satisfied with the profit for today's trading, and I'll probably lock in today's profit. So let's move to the withdrawal. And the amount of today's profit is $610. And the withdrawal operation is successfully executed, guys. Well, guys, $610 locked in. So this is how the session works out, and how stable stocks looks in real life. So thanks everyone for watching. See you.